Jay Leno was born in 1950 in New Rochelle, New York, to an Italian-American father, Angelo, who worked in insurance, and a Scottish mother, Catherine, who was thoughtful and grounded. He had an older brother, Patrick, who served in Vietnam and later became a lawyer. The Leno family emphasized hard work, humility, and perseverance. Jay spent much of his childhood in Andover, Massachusetts, in a small home with a garage that became his playground. It was there that he discovered a love for understanding how things worked, particularly cars. That curiosity, combined with his sense of humor, set the foundation for a life divided between the mechanical world of engines and the performing world of comedy. Even as a young boy, Jay was learning lessons that would shape his unique career, finding humor and mechanics. Jay's teenage years were a balance of discovery and hands-on learning. While he was naturally drawn to comedy, he never abandoned his fascination with engines. The afternoons in the garage, tearing apart and rebuilding cars, mirrored the careful attention he would later apply to writing jokes. This dual focus taught him patience, problem-solving, and dedication. In high school, he continued to explore humor, performing for friends while honing his skills. His ability to observe people and situations became central to his comedic style. By blending everyday experiences with careful timing, Jay began cultivating a voice that audiences would later recognize. These early experiences formed a rhythm he would carry through college, work, and the world of late-night television, college years, and early comedy. After graduating high school, Jay attended Emerson College in Boston, majoring in speech therapy. But his ambitions extended beyond academics. He transformed his dorm into the first comedy club on campus, performing nightly and working days in a local garage to support himself. This combination of comedy and mechanical work reflected his dual passions. The Boston comedy scene of the 1970s offered both challenges and opportunities. Jay worked tirelessly, refining his craft at local bars and small stages. The grind of performing every night while keeping a steady job instilled resilience and discipline. He learned the value of consistency, timing, and connecting with audiences in a relatable way. This period became a defining chapter, laying the foundation for his eventual leap to Los Angeles. The move to Los Angeles. In 1973, Jay took a decisive step, moving to Los Angeles with a dream of reaching bigger stages. He balanced long days working in a Burbank garage with nights performing at the Comedy Store, barely scraping by financially. This period was marked by persistence, long hours, and the constant pursuit of improvement. Jay approached both comedy and car work with equal intensity, learning lessons in patience, precision, and endurance. Slowly, his efforts began to pay off. By performing nightly and networking in the comedy scene, Jay caught the attention of industry professionals. This hard work culminated in his first appearance on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson in 1977, marking the beginning of a transformative era in his life. Breakthrough on television. Jay's appearance on The Tonight Show changed his career trajectory. His steady delivery and clever timing impressed Johnny Carson, earning him recurring guest spots. Throughout the late 1970s, Jay expanded into smaller TV roles, writing and acting in shows like Good Times and One Day at a Time. Even as he gained visibility, he maintained his signature working-class persona, avoiding the trappings of celebrity. Audiences appreciated his approachable humor and relatable commentary. This period of consistent effort and exposure helped Jay develop a broad audience while strengthening his comedic style. Behind the camera, he never abandoned his passion for cars, continuing to restore vehicles as a grounding practice. This balance between the stage and the garage became central to his identity. Rising through the ranks. By the 1980s, Jay's career momentum increased. He filled in as Carson's substitute host, earning the respect of producers for his professionalism and discipline. Unlike others who were caught up in Hollywood's chaos, Jay remained focused, embodying consistency and reliability. His time in Burbank, working in his garage, remained an essential part of his life. Jay compared repairing cars to writing jokes, emphasizing patience and attention to detail. These years of careful cultivation led to the inevitable moment when Jay would step into the spotlight permanently. The lessons learned during his dual career, humor and mechanical precision, prepared him for one of the most challenging transitions of his life, taking over a beloved show while maintaining his personal passions. Taking over The Tonight Show. In May 1992, Jay officially became the host of The Tonight Show, succeeding Johnny Carson. The pressure was immense, with loyal audiences and media critics watching every move. Jay responded with consistent effort, focusing on preparation, relatable humor, and steady work. His schedule was grueling, involving production meetings, script reviews, tapings, and live performances. Despite these demands, Jay maintained his grounding, often returning to his garage to work on cars as a source of balance. His approach resonated with viewers, gradually earning their trust and loyalty. Over the years, Jay's persona as a disciplined, reliable, and approachable entertainer solidified, allowing him to dominate late-night television while quietly nurturing his personal interests. Dominating late night. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Jay's ratings soared, surpassing competitors and generating significant revenue for NBC. His work ethic, dedication to comedy, and grounded nature became hallmarks of his career. Off-screen, he continued touring extensively, performing nearly 150 shows a year and sharing his love of comedy with diverse audiences. Jay's personal life, including his marriage to Mavis in 1980, remained private yet purposeful. Together, they supported causes like women's education and human rights while keeping their home life stable. Even as Jay reached unprecedented levels of fame, he remained disciplined, avoiding excess and maintaining routines that balanced work, family, and personal interests, particularly his passion for cars. The garage world. Cars were not just a hobby for Jay, they were a second life. His Burbank garage became a personal sanctuary, a place where he could work, reflect, and pursue mechanical mastery. Jay restored classic cars, logged every detail, and personally test-drove vehicles, creating one of the most remarkable private collections in the world. With over 180 cars and 160 motorcycles, including rare and historic vehicles, his garage became both a workspace and a museum of automotive history. Jay's philosophy was simple. The discipline and care required for cars mirrored life itself. This mechanical world gave him focus, patience, and joy, even during the busiest periods of his television career. Personal challenges and resilience. Even a life of disciplined routine could not shield Jay from adversity. From minor accidents to severe burns sustained in 2022, he faced significant physical challenges. Despite these incidents, Jay's determination and mindset never faltered. He focused on recovery, maintaining strength, and returning to work quickly. When his wife Mavis developed progressive memory loss, he assumed guardianship, handling her care with patience and love. Jay's approach to hardship reflected his lifelong principles, dedication, discipline, and a refusal to surrender to circumstance. Through personal and professional challenges, he maintained his rhythm, balancing comedy, mechanical restoration, and family responsibilities with remarkable resilience and humility. Continuing passion and performance. By 2025, Jay had celebrated 75 years of life with a career spanning over 5 decades. Even after multiple accidents and personal hardships, he continued performing live shows, often delivering humor about everyday experiences and his mechanical adventures. Jay's garage projects and media work, including his popular YouTube series, allowed him to explore new technologies and educate audiences on automotive engineering. He remained consistent in health and habits, with strict routines that included limited sleep, no alcohol or sugar, and rigorous physical activity. Jay's focus on purpose and passion over recognition exemplified a life built on discipline, curiosity, and unwavering commitment. Legacy and influence. Jay Leno's story is not only about fame or television success, but about maintaining identity and purpose through decades of change. He exemplifies dedication, blending humor, technical skill, and personal integrity. His impact extends beyond entertainment, inspiring those in comedy, mechanics, and beyond to pursue their passions with consistency and care. Jay's generosity, from charitable donations to mentoring young enthusiasts, demonstrates a life of action over accolades. His dual worlds of comedy and cars coexist seamlessly, offering a model for balance and sustained excellence. Even today, Jay's presence continues to influence both the entertainment and automotive communities, proving that true success lies in dedication, passion, and resilience.